Alright, just gonna check real quick. Alright, so here we are, Megaman X6, due to popular demand on the poll. I could have played Undertale instead. That could have been the game. It could have been pretty fun seeing my blind impressions of that game. But instead, I'm doing this game. Let's just get through this. Now, the good thing about this game is that unlike Mega Man X5, this game doesn't go overboard on the dialogue. Actually, you could skip these cutscenes. Heyo, big boss. Alright. So here's X6. Doesn't seem so bad so far, but oh boy, just you wait. No kidding, Spiral Nightmare. Being better. Oh yeah, there's this little trick you can do. This is especially helpful for Zero. Where if you do this little dash attack, you can... I'll try to describe it the best I can. I'm kind of in the zone as now. But I'll describe it later. Basically... Actually, you know what? No, I'll describe it now. If you press the attack button right as you slide, right as you dash, I mean, you do this little quick slash attack. Which was worse? This or X7? I'd say X7 is worse. This game is bad too. I mean, personally, I think it's better than X5. I know that's a bit of a... I know it's a bit of a bold take, but... Like, this game has a lot of issues too. We'll get to them, trust me. Alright, first boss. Instead of Cleopatra, that's an interesting... Pretty sure you're supposed to... Oh, I'm remembering. That was a good dodge. Alright. Oh jeez, I did not. I forgot about that. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. That would have been pretty embarrassing dying to the first boss. Like that's not the hard thing in this game. It gets... I know I'm constantly building this up, but the game gets way harder. By the way, it's worth mentioning, speaking of that, I'm gonna get Zero, but I'm not gonna play as him. At least not right now. I'll play as him later on, but... not in this stream. Not for this stream. And yes, that means I'm not gonna do the shell guard trick. Alright, here's this pain in the ass. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm already kind of down on health. Yep. Yep, it has that one annoying museum level. Ground Scarabage's stage. Alright, and now the game officially begins. Now, unlike Mega Man X5, you don't have a time limit on this one, so basically you could go to any stage you want. Again, that's a plus I give to X6. You still have some dialogue boxes here and there, but not too many. Usually I go for, Commander Yamark. That's what it is. Which game has the worst selection of Mavericks? X7, easily. X7 easily has the worst set of Mavericks. Alright. Oh, and these Reploids? I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this already, but they can die in this game, albeit not too easily. They only die if they get caught by, you'll see, by the nightmare robots. And by the way, I'm gonna try the best I can, hopefully, to 100% this game. Keyword being try. I can't guarantee it. Yeah, these guys. Those guys right there, you need to watch your back on them. Because they're basically what can kill the Reploid. And as you saw, there was a sub-tank over there that I couldn't get, because I don't have the right upgrades yet. If I were to give X6 something as well, it's that most of the stages, most of them, they're not as boring, but they kind of make it up by being a little bit more frustrating. This area I've always hated. I've always hated this area because you can't tell. You don't know where you're gonna land. Chances are you might fall into spikes. I got lucky that time, but trust me, I've died in that spot Lord knows how many times during like a blind playthrough of this game. Hello. Oh yeah, by the way, these Mantis guys, you can only kill these guys with Yanmar option, which is the weapon you get from Commander Yamark stage, which I always found very confusing. I don't know why they decided to put an enemy that... I'm pretty sure there was another Reploid down there, but we'll get back there. We'll do some backtracking. I don't know why everything went wrong after X4. I think it's just like, you know, X5 tried to be extremely experimental, and, like, as a result, they made that game a little bit overbloated. This game had the opposite issue of being rushed, and because of that, you know, the level design is extremely faulty. Yeah, he's an easy boss. Don't worry. He also has a really great weapon. And then you have, you know, X7, which tried to be, you know, also experimental by being 3D, but it really didn't work. It could have worked, but they just didn't execute it very well. Yeah, the Reploids in X7 are annoying to get, because you'll see in those games, like, in this one, they only die to one, the Reploids only die from one specific enemy. In X7, oh no, it's like anything can kill them. And they're put in some, and they are put in some really annoying spots. Alright, here's the first hurdle. This stage is awful. The Central Museum. You'll see, you're gonna see why it's awful. It's completely randomized. The stage layout is completely randomized. I always wonder, like, if you're, like, supposed to, like, go into a specific totem. So basically, you go through the stage, and you go into these totems, and you're put into a random spot. Keep in mind, this isn't where you'll usually go for the first time playing. Sometimes it can take you to a different room. Other times it can take you to another one. It's inconsistent. It's annoying. Yeah, this is the ammo option. Yeah, this weapon is awesome. Hello! Made it just in time. You made it for the first hurdle of this stage. First hurdle of this game, I mean. Oh shit! No! Oh, okay, I gotta reset. See, that's what I'm talking about. They're put in some really annoying spots. This game it's not very good. It really isn't very good. So it's pretty fitting that that he's a dung beetle, because, you know, the stage is shit. Technically, this is 2000s. This came out in 2001. You see, notice how this wasn't the same room as, like, the first time playing? As the first one? Stuff like that. My favorite track from every X game? That's actually a good question. X1 is pretty hard because, you know, there's a lot of fantastic tracks in that game. I'd probably go with Storm Eagle if you were to put a gun to my head. X2... I'm trying to think. Probably Flame Stag. X3, Gravity Beetle, easily. Love Gravity Beetle music. Oh no, wait, never mind. Crushed Crawfish. Crushed Crawfish. X4... Let's see, X4... I'm trying to think. Oh, probably Split Mushroom. I'd say Split Mushroom. Split Mushroom or Cyber Peacock. X5, Dark Dizzy. Dark Dizzy and Grizzly Slash being a close second. X6, easily Infinity Minions. Oh, look! I got the, Got the capsule upgrade. Remember, not every occurrence, there's a chance where you might not even get that. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the one stage where there's a Reploid here. I don't know where it is. I don't know if I already got him. But there's a Reploid here where there's a really helpful upgrade. Which will be important for 100%ing. Just gonna check down here, see if I'm missing anything. Nope. Oh, and X7. Kind of dig Stone Kong's thing. Oh no, wait, Snipe and Peter is pretty catchy too. Like the techno element of that stage, and I'm out of. Right. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, those, yeah, these totems suck. Please give me the one with the heart piece. I think this is the one. Oh yeah, I'm sliding down here because there's actually one Reploid down here in like one of these pits. It's the same case in Infinity Machinian stage. It's amazing. And as for X8, probably I want to say maybe. There we go. Yep, there's a hard thing. Look at this. That was really on me. I'm probably gonna die. Chances are I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, there I go. You know, if there's one good thing about, like, X6 and, you know, X5 as a matter of fact, it's that it retains, like, the X4 mentality of, recharging your weapon energy every time you die. I appreciate that. They do. They spam a lot of enemies in this game. Probably at its worst here. One of the many reasons why this stage sucks. Oh! There we go. And then, I didn't mention X8's favorite, right? Earthrock Trilobite, I'd say. Alright, here's the Dung Beetle. Can I just say, by the way, I think Dung Beetles are like the one animal you can never make threatening. Like, it's a beetle that rolls shit. Like, how can you make, like, an intimidating foe out of that? There we go. Oh yeah, Wind Ranks level is abysmal. We'll get to that hurdle when we get there. Ooh. Speedster, yes, I got it. Oh, sorry, my mind turned off for a second. Okay, so, Speedster upgrades are important in this game. Like, more than any other. Like, more than any other X game. And Speedster is one of the best in this regard. With that said, we're at one of the worst stages in the entire franchise. One of the worst. I hate Blaze Heatnix's stage so much. A lot of people do, for good reason. Despite the rocking tune. It's because of these guys right here. These guys dominate this stage. You see, this is why Speedster... Ah, fudge. Alright, that was one of 6. Yes, 6 of these guys. You have to fight 6 of them, which is insane. Oh yeah, by the way, you see those dragonflies? That is something... Oh, okay, that was on me. That's a part of something called the Nightmare system, where it has like different... where there's different hazards based on different Mavericks in this game. Like, those dragonflies are based on Commander Yamar's stage. Oh, damn it. Oh, God, that was a good dodge. Alright, I'm gonna have to gun it for this guy. Thank you. Thanks for that rep word. Oh yeah, Gate Stage 2 is terrible too. I'm looking forward to Gate Stage 2. It's like King Fortress 2 for Mega Man and Base. For the X series. I don't know if I would say it's as bad as King Fortress 2. Around the quality. Around the same. Okay, so I'm gonna get myself killed up there just for the Reploids. Is there some Reploids down here? Or up here? Or just one? No, I'm just gonna get myself. And boom. Alright, bottom path. And trust me when I say the bottom path is important, because... yeah, how far is insane. And they all have that. They all have the same amount of health. It's annoying. Gonna have to gun it. Might not be the smartest idea, but... Alright. That's what... that's like, I think 3 3 of 6. Alright, this is probably the most annoying one. Yeah, that's true. Not a lot of backtracking in this stage. That's actually one thing I put over X5 as well. The backtracking in this game is not as bad. Well, mostly because there isn't a time limit like that game. Wait, why did I leave that one up? I had 9 lives already. It's also a good thing that they retained the... That was close. And they also put it in the most annoying spot. Oh boy, god damn it. What am I doing? Alright. I'm gonna have to do it at a better time. Come on. Okay. The most annoying one is the most annoying thing about this boss is the bottom. Because they're so annoying to hit. Because they usually... And of course, you go up at the wrong side. And see what I mean? Like, you have to be at like the exact elevation as its weak spot. And of course I can't reach it. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, what am I doing? Do I have an energy tank? No, I don't. Oh man, I am so dead. This. Like... Okay. Third time's the charm. Hopefully. No, wrong way. Alright, come on. Come on. Get to my level. There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, come on. And of course, you pop up at the worst possible spot. Oh, please. And I'm dead. right. Oh yeah, that. Crouch, fire, and saber. Yep. But even when you're crouching, like, it's still, like, really annoying. Alright. Gotta charge up. Come on. God damn it! That was on me. That was completely on me. And this is only the third stage, by the way. Keep in mind, this is only the third stage in the game. Let this be an omen for what, you know, Gate Stage 2 is gonna be like. Or Gate 1, as a matter of fact. Like, this game is brutal. Alright, almost done. I think I got it this time. Okay, there we go. Got it. Oh my god. Whew. We still have a couple more, but that was the worst one. Not as bad from this point on. Alright, see, that wasn't as bad as the previous one. Alright, we have, and the funniest thing, the boss is nowhere near as hard as, even fighting him normally, it's nowhere near as hard as the donuts. Why'd they cover up his name? We know what he is. Probably not a good use charge on him. I don't know if it does more damage. I think I remember it not really doing that much more damage. I might be wrong though. Oh boy. Strangely enough, the lava doesn't... Okay, that was on me. Come on. And boom. There we go. Yeah, he's easier than, you know, the... It's strange. He's easier than the donuts. By the way, I completely forgot what the orbs do. It's been a while. Megaman in base levels is like, that's being generous. Like, this game is in its own league. Alright, next up, Wizard Wolfang. Let me just check that quick. Do they? I don't really remember what the orbs do. If anyone can, like, give me some insight on that, that'd be great. Alright, but first, we're gonna go through Wolfang stage. You know, I will say, for all the faults this game has, the weapon selection is actually pretty great. It's kind of like Mega Man base in that regard. There's a lot of good weapons. Oh, go down. How's the stream going? It's going pretty good. I just trudged through Blaze Heatmix's stage. You missed the entire ordeal with the donut with the rising lava. Oh yeah, this is Douglas's last appearance. Technically, I could just, you know, trudge through that. Oh, but everything's slippery. Oh yeah, this theme is great. X6 is a fantastic soundtrack. I feel like everyone can agree on that. And yeah, the thing that makes this ice stage unique in particular, it's the one ice stage where, like, where the walls aren't climbable. Look, see? Can't hold on to that. Alright. Careful. I'm not gonna go for those guys right now. We gotta save that for, the armors are great. I think the thing that's really holding this game back is just the level design in some of them. You know, Ground Scarabage's stage, let's see, Blaze Heatmix's stage, as we saw. Kinda reminds me of Metallic Madness. Sonic CD, but the way these icicles are going down, or ice cubes, I should say. Nope, I can't. Yep, the fireballs are falling from Blaze Heatmix, the Nightmare system. Oh yeah, by the way, I should mention this, speaking of the Nightmare system. You know how some of the Mavericks are... You know how in the stage select screen the Mavericks are like... have like a red texture all over them? Like they're covered in red? That doesn't mean a goddamn thing. You can... Oh boy, and that instantly kills you. Yeah, that doesn't mean a goddamn thing. They'll put the Nightmare mechanics in there, regardless whether they're coded red or not. I don't know if it's because of the game's rush system, or who am I kidding? It most likely was because of the game's rush system. But, yeah. That's just how this game is. Oh boy! That was on me. That was my fault. Yes, usually when they're red, it means they have the Nightmare virus, but again, that doesn't mean anything. They'll appear in the stage regardless, whether they're coded red or not. Ow. Man, I wish I had that jumper upgrade. Honestly, it's better to be hit by them than... And... Alright, Blizzard Wolfing. Oh, someone joined the server. I really love the boss game, by the way. Oh, get off me. Oh, shit. Shit, get off me. Oh, that was... What was that? Yeah. Lasted 5 minutes. Alright, Wolfing. There we go. Didn't realize you could do it from a distance. Gotcha. And... Come on. One more time. There we go. There we go. Alright. Ice Burst. This, yeah, I don't really know what to think of this weapon. I gotta, you know, test it out. Alright, who's next? This guy, yeah. Rainy Turtleoid. What is it with these names, by the way? I think they started that with, like... I want to say X4, maybe X5? There's Dragoon, but, like, I don't think that was, like, the... Alright, here's the main mechanic of this stage. Where it's, like... It's basically acid rain that's trying to kill you. This one has a really awful nightmare system, by the way, where, well, depending on which, I think one of the two is that it can get dark. I don't know which stage. I'm pretty sure that's Infinity Maginians? I can't tell who's who. Some of them are a little bit easier to tell. You know, the Fireballs was Blaze Sweet Mix, the Dragonflies was, Yamarks. But other times I can't really tell. Blade is awesome. I don't really mind this stage that much. In theory, it should be, like, annoying, but in execution, it's not that bad. Oh boy, I might die here. Yep, I'm dead. Alright. No big deal. Oh, god damn it. I accidentally went back up. Alright, there we go. Is there a sub-tank in Ground Scarabage's stage? I forget. I'm pretty sure there is. I know there's one in Commander Yamark's stage. Actually, I might go back to Commander Yamark's stage, since I have the Speedster upgrade. Not only that, but I also have, you know, Ice Burst, which helps as a platform booster! There we go. That was close. Here's the final battle. Now, technically, I could get through here. Since I have Speedster, I can technically get through this spot. But you gotta be specific, so I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna be a daredevil. And if I reach like 5 lives, that's when I'll stop. Come on. There we go. And go! There we go. Got it. That's what I call skill. And now I gotta kill myself. Right, it's the same case here. Thank you. Really? Okay, I don't think I can go through here, because I'm not going through that. Because if you go through there, that's where you fight High Max, which I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna fight him before, like, you know, I beat all the Mavericks. I think I have to, anyway. Might be wrong. I know when you beat High Max, you can... Got a heart upgrade. I know I'm gonna probably do that for Metal Shark Player stage, which is coming up next. No, I think there was a double back there. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. There we go. Alright, now Turtleoid is a kind of annoying fight. Not as much when you have the Speedster, but it's still a little annoying. Again, the Speedster upgrade really makes this game, like, much more manageable. I highly recommend it. Upgrades in this game matter the most. More than any other game, I'd say. There we go. blade is awesome. I never realized how awesome it was. And it still damages him, holy shit! Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm so dead. Unless... Damn it! Oh, it was a good run. It was a good attempt. Alright, come on. Look, you could still damage him. Kind of look like a Kirby boss. I mean, like, oh, if it was less robotic, if it was, like, you know, more robotic. Come on. There we go. And of course, he does his thing right when I use my charge attack. There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, what am I doing? Come on, there we go. Alright, he's down. There we go. You know what's one thing I do appreciate about this game over X5? It's that they just give you everything. They just give you, like, whatever you collected. You don't have to choose between life or energy, or any other dumb shit like that. Before I start Metal Shark player stage, I'm just gonna get the sub-tank real quick. You see what I mean? That's the weakness of these guys. You know, let's see. There we go. Screw it, I'm just gonna... Actually, no, I need plate armor in order to get that. There we go. Alright, now we get the Metal Shark player stage. One of... Oh, wait, no! Wait, hold on. I forgot. Before you fight Hymax, you gotta fight Zero. I forgot about that. How many parts do I have? Forgot. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna fight Zero. Alright. This is one of the more infamous stages. And being honest, I don't think it's that awful. I don't think, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like it, but it's not as, you know, atrocious as some people make it out to be. Wait for it. There we go. Structure's no effect. At least not that crusher. This one, there's no right arm in the safety here. I actually really like this scene, by the way. Very Terminator-esque. I wouldn't be surprised if it just broke this controller, and I gotta reset. I was impatient. Yeah, it's funny that he's called Player. I think they were trying to go with Prayer since he's a necromancer. I mean, it would sound incredibly goofy regardless.
Ready?
Alright. Attempt number 2. Do I still have this up? Yes, I do. If you see those guys in this stage, just wait a little bit, just in case, like, you know. You gotta take this a little slowly. Like, see? Notice how he came over to me? And there's a Reploid right over there. Shinto Shark. That's actually pretty clever. No, 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 and I gotta reset again. Oh, shit, didn't mean that. Once again. This game sure is a piece of work, isn't it? Just gonna try these out for now. Just to see, just to experiment a little. Attempt number 3.
Ready?
That was only a piece of the, yep, pretty much. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, it automatically gives you super. That's actually that's going to be a lot of help for my weapons ranking. You know, showing off the charge variants. Really makes you appreciate the full glory of these weapons. Again, the weapons in this game, for as flawed as this game is, the weapons are really good. Most of them are, anyway. There we go. Okay, this is where the, oh my god! That was scary. Oh, crap. This might actually be bad. Never mind. Alright, Light, shut up. Give me the helmet. I thought I was gonna have to use, like, the... I thought I was screwed because, you know, Ice Burst actually helps you quite a lot. But, thankfully I'm fine. Ah, great. An auto-scroller. Just what the stage needed. Oh yeah, they put a checkpoint on that spot, so if you don't have Speedster or Ice Burst, you'll never reach that spot. So basically, it's game over at that point. Again, upgrades are like, they matter the most in this game. I'd say more than any other X game. X7 comes pretty close. Essentially, yeah. Because, you know, what is the point of... What's the point of this area? What's the point of that area? It's what this game is like. Alright, and here we have Zero. I forgot that you had to fight him. Are you prepared for Zero's hilarious sounds? What is that sound? What kind of pain noise is that? Why'd they give him like the goofiest sound? And here he is. Oh look, he's not dead. Alex is alive, is he? Wait, here we go. Wait. I hid myself while I tried to repair myself. What does that mean? Alright, you get the point. Zero's back. Alright, back to Metal Shark player. The MR option is awesome. The MR option is an awesome weapon in general. And because I got all the replics here, I can basically speedrun this place. At least as best as I can, you know, with crushers. Honestly, I don't think this stage is... Again, I don't think this stage is as bad as people make it out to be. It's not really good, don't get me wrong here, but it's like, I don't think it's like inherently too frustrating. Mildly annoying at worst. Like, if anything, I thought Blaze Heatnix's stage was a lot more... Oh my god. I thought Blaze Heatnix's stage in Ground Scaravich even was more frustrating. Don't even get me... Again, don't even get me started on Gate Stage 2. Ready? Oh yeah, you see this ice? From Blizzard Wolfang. Oh boy, that was on me. Oh my god, that was awesome. That was a close one. Oh boy, yeah. A lot of close calls here. direct targets. Oh boy. I like how there's a hard tank just right over there, because, you know, they knew it would be annoying. They knew it would be annoying. Oh! Oh, I forgot. I don't know why I did that. How did that even work anyway? Like, what? Do you hit your... Like, you're ducking and you're just raising your head up. Like, what? Did you, like, hit your head too hard or something? I don't get that. Oh wow, very effective. Oh boy. Thought I was gonna get that first try, but then I stuck my head up. Alright, duck, and don't go up. Now. Wait. Now. Alright, and here's the mini-boss. Gotta be honest, I forgot this. I kind of forgot the stage had a mini-boss. No idea what it's supposed to be. But there we go. Alright, Metal Shark player. There we go. Oh really? That's cool. Oh, see, that's the cool thing. See, that's a Magna Chameleon. Alright. Alright, thank you, Alia. Oh yeah, and I feel like it needs to be said, Alia's nowhere near annoying in this game as she was in X5, as you could tell. She doesn't constantly interrupt you like last time. Yeah, I believe it was supposed to be Metal Shark Prayer. Personally, I think it would have sounded goofy regardless. And now we have Shield Sheldon. Again, what is it with these names? Shield Sheldon. What kind of name is that? We're probably gonna fight IMAX here, by the way.
Ready?
This is probably, like, the shortest stage in the game. The shortest. Probably the shortest in the franchise, now that I think about it. At least in the X franchise. Because this laser puzzle, there's like 3 or 4 of these. Why is there a Maverick based on a clam? Well, why is there a Maverick based on a sponge? It's kinda... This game has all kinds of weird... This franchise has all kinds of weird Mavericks. I mean, the next game has one based on an onion. There we go. It essentially is. It is a straight line. Bring him down. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, this isn't helping me. Oh yeah, that's what his... Man, this stage is really not good with the card upgrade. Just makes things a little bit slower. Okay, at least he didn't get to him. That's all that matters. Up there we go. Oh my god. That's good, I'll just get it.
Ready? Ready?
Alright, we're gonna fight Hymax. We're gonna fight that pain in the ass. Not so much of a pain here. He's manageable. Gate Stage 2, on the other hand, he's a nightmare in that one. No, I always get these confused, because they have a similar technique. You have, I think for X you have to charge, use your buster on him, and then when he's stunned you use your weapon. And then for the Zero it's the opposite. I may be wrong on that. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. There we go. Boom. There we go. Yeah, this encounter is not that bad when you learn about it. When you know what you're doing, it's not that bad. Again, Gate Stage 2, he's even worse there. Much worse. Oh man, that was the bad timing. Thank God for E-Tanks. Alright, just a free for all. There we go. Got him. Alright. Now we have access to Gate Stage. Obviously, we're not going to go there yet. Just wanted to show that off. Do I have any parts for that? No. Alright, back to Shield Sheldon. You know what, hold on. Before I do that, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Change it with that, see what that does. Alright.
Ready?
Let's see what the... This time we're gonna make it a little bit shorter. I think this is like the one stage. Oh my god. Am I slippery? I thought I was... I thought I was slipping for a second. But yeah, we're about to see how short this stage is. Like, it's incredibly short. I think... Is this the shortest stage in the Megaman X series? I think it might be. It has to be up there. Oh, okay, they're slippery. Got it. There we go. trying to think of, like, short X stages. Man, Tornado Tunyon is not that short. I mean, he has a simple idea, but it's not that long. It's not as short as this one. Nope, I'm not forgetting Mijinian. Don't worry. Don't worry, there's gonna be backtracking here. There we go. Oh wow, that was amazing. I don't think I... Oh, okay, maybe I took a couple hits, but still, that was impressive. Alright. Yeah, 1:13, and like, I think like at least 20 of those seconds were from the boss. Alright, next up, Infinity Mijinian. Oh wait, hold on, let me... real quickly. Let's see, okay, Infinity... Yeah, I'm gonna go for the teleporter, by the way, before I get to Mijinian himself. Oh, this thing. Come on. There. This theme is amazing. It is, but to be fair, at least this one actually, you know, has something, you know? There we go. Oh, and that's what that's what Shield Sheldon's charged attack does. It's not really all that helpful. It's like it sounds like the final countdown. And they gave this to a water flea of all Mavericks. There we go, got him. Holy shit! Oh yeah, this stage is also home to probably the most annoying Repoid placement. Because it's placed right near a nightmare entity. It's cruel. Which is why I'm not dealing with it right now.
Ready?
Yeah, pretty lazy. You put a hard tank next to a regular capsule. Hi, Dynamo. Yeah, thanks a lot. What is the purpose of... Really, what is the honest-to-God purpose of Dynamo in this game? Other than filling the spot in case... After you beat high max. I got the blade armor. No one died. I'm gonna check real quick before I go back to Maginian stage. No one died, did they? Let's see. Magma area, Recycle Lab, Central Museum, Inami Temple, which is the place Infinity Maginian is. Or is it? I think it's the Lizard Institute? I'm not entirely sure. Weapon Center I know is... No, the Inami Temple was the rainy area. Laser Institute is Infinity Maginian stage. Inami. Or is it the Weapon Center? No, the Laser Institute was Shield Sheldon's stage. The Weapon Center is... who cares? No one died. That's all that matters. Might as well show off the blade armor while we're at it.
Ready?
Alright. And I gotta say, by the way, there's another upgrade called the Shadow Armor. It is much better than the Gaia Armor for next spot. Jesus. Okay, Infinity Maginian's fight, though, it's one of the worst. He has the best music, but like one of the worst boss fights. And like from what I've learned, you do not want to use his weakness against. This is the one Maverick where you shouldn't use the weakness. Because he can clone himself. Oh yeah, guard shell sucks. For X anyway. It sucks for X. For Zero, that's a different story. But we're not playing as that. Yes. Oh wait, no I can't, because... God, this weapon is awesome no matter what boss you're fighting. Alright, Ray Arrow. Alright, now that we have all the Mavericks defeated, it's time to do some backtracking.
Ready?
Oh no, not this one. Anything but this one. Not the darkness. Oh god, not the darkness. This is the worst one. What's my favorite and least favorite Maverick from each game concept-wise? Good question. X1. Oh boy, and I screwed up. No big deal, I'll get back there. Just gonna real quickly take a look, see if I missed anyone down here. Yeah, there's no one else here. We're gonna have to go back to that stage because I missed the entrance. Favorite? Okay, X1. My favorite of that game is probably Storm Eagle. Least favorite, hard to say because they're all pretty good. Maybe Sting Chameleon, maybe. But again, that doesn't mean like he's bad or anything. X2, Flame Stag. Flame Stag has a pretty rad design. Least favorite. Probably Wire Sponge. Pretty goofy looking Maverick.
Ready?
I'm not really sure. again with the darkness. This one. There we go. And I gotta do it all in darkness. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's any in here. Hello again, Dynamo. Look how fast I'm dealing with him. Holy shit.
Jenna!
Sounds like he's saying dinner. Guess he heads out to dinner every time he gets beaten. Alright, next up we have... We're gonna have to visit this stage several times. One of the most annoying stages in the franchise. And of course they use Metal Shark players. And wait, hold on. That charge upgrade really helps. Now what am I doing? Oh no no! Please no! And I gotta fucking reset. This game, I swear.
Ready?
All right. check something real quick. Alright. Just want to make sure. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to visit this stage a few number of times. Sucks, I know, but that's just how this stage is, and the stage sucks. Oh, and going back to the least favorite and favorite mode, X3, probably Crush Profit is my favorite. Least favorite, probably Gold Cactus. He looks pretty goofy. X4, Magma Dragoon, hands down. Least favorite, probably Split Mushroom. X5. Luther Slash is a pretty cool design. Let's see, least favorite from X5, I'm trying to... Oh, that's what that does. I'm gonna try and save as many Reploids as I can, by the way. Let me get, and this time, please don't die on me. There we go. Okay. One more area. And hopefully I get that. The one with the teleporter. I don't think this is it. No, this is it. Okay, back to the question. Least favorite from X5? Probably got my whales. Usually I like whales, but his taste that's it. For X6, Blaze Heatnik conceptually is cool. Brown Scarovich is easily the worst. He's a dung beetle. Like, come on, you can't make dung beetles intimidating. It's just not possible. It really isn't. I mean, it's in their name. It's literally like they roll shit. And as for X7, conceptually wise, I do like Snipe Anteater being like a digital anteater. Worst, oh, hands down, Tornado Tanya. Conceptually wise. There's a lot of contenders for X7, but... let's see. And as for X8, boss fight wise, probably high and hard. For X7, I mean. Alright, gotta do a couple more times.
Ready?
X8. Vandal Pandemonium is pretty cool. No, wait. No, Dark Mantis. Dark Mantis. Easily Dark Mantis. Optic Sunflower might be, might be my least favorite. Really, they're not that. I think this might be it, by the way. Might be a teleport room. I don't think so. Yeah, no. I'm wrong. Never mind. And that's about it. That's about it for the Mavericks. Favorites and least favorites, conceptually. Nope. Teleporter room, of course not. If you guys have any more questions, you can feel free to ask. Alright, please give me the teleporter room. Oh my god, I think this is it. What was my first Mega Man game? My first one, believe it or not, my first Mega Man game was actually Mega Man Powered Up. I had it on, like, the PSP. I don't know... I don't remember... Oh, and... Just gonna check one more time. I remember playing it, like, when we were visiting in a trip in a farmhouse when I was young. I have fond memories of Powered Up. It was years... It took years until I managed to replay it. And it was nice going back. And then I kind of remained dormant for Mega Man for a little while, and then on the PS3, on my dad's PS3, he actually bought, or I actually asked him if we could get a Mega Man 1, which was in the complete works. Are you serious? Wait, seriously? I didn't know that. Constantly interrupting. Good design. How's the game going? Doing some backtracking. Hold on a sec. Which Mega Man game is the closest to my age? Probably this one. Because, you know, I was born in 2001, and this game came out in 2001. Alright, come on. Thank God for the blade armor. Gotcha. What was my first Sonic game? Let's see. My first one was Mega Collection. I think my first 2D one, to be specific, was probably Sonic 1, actually. But I never got far in that game, because I would always lose to the final. I was always not the final boss, the first boss. I was a bad player as a kid. Sonic. My first 3D Sonic game though was probably Heroes. Actually, yeah, it is Heroes. What am I saying? And I have a lot of fond memories with that game. So I'm pretty excited to get to that game when I get to level ranking. First, I gotta get through SA2 and the advanced games. Which, by the way, the SA2 is going pretty good so far. I'm gonna be praising a lot of things of SA2, but just know that there's a specific game. I won't give out too much, but know that there's a specific gameplay style of that game that I'm not big on. A lot of people aren't big on them. I mean, some people aren't. There are some people that are a fan, which is fine by me. I don't know if I got everything in this stage, by the way. Oh yeah, you can do this constantly. Alright, Dynamo. Jenna. Did I play Sonic Adventure OG Dreamcast on stream? For the video, I played it on the original Dreamcast. I actually very recently played it on Steam. I'm actually playing it with mods, in fact. I played it with mods. Well, more specifically, I played it with, like, you know, the better Sonic Adventure DX, you know, to make the game more polished, rather than, you know, its piece, how it was originally released on the PC, you know what I mean? Alright, next up is Blizzard Wolfang. Let's see.
Ready?
Done with Dynamo? Will I get through every element of the stage? Oh, this one. I don't know. I forgot about this nightmare upgrade. The one with 0. I'm just gonna trudge through this. Oh boy. Ugh! God damn it.
Ready?
Let's try that again. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't mean that. I meant this. Charge isn't very good. Thank you, Dr. Light. You know what? I think I also remember playing the advanced games as a kid, more specifically Advanced 1. I actually remember getting pretty decently far in that game. What the hell? What the hell? Why can't I access this? Hold on. This area isn't supposed to be blocked, is it? Hey, hold on one sec. Wait a minute. Alright, hold on. Hold the phone. Let me see something here. I'm gonna try doing this without the upgrade. And see, like, cause that area is not supposed to be blocked.
Ready?
I'm gonna cut through everything. Do the best of my ability. Thank Again, thank God for the blade armor. Hold on. No. No, that area can't be blocked. Hold on. Hold on one sec. Just, you know, give me a moment. Let me look into this. Let me look. Wolfang stage. Okay, so the nightmare stage. Hold on. So it's required for it to rain fire in order for the... It's because I went to the wrong stage. Alright, let's go back to... Let's go back to Blaze Heatnix's stage. I forgot to go back there, actually. In fact, that's where we get the last armor for the Shadow armor. What a strange system this game has.
Ready?
Oh wait, hold on. Before I actually go back to this place, I just need to... You're in for a good time. The Game Boy version of Megaman 5 is really good. Yeah. Nightmare System's a little convoluted, isn't it? They're hard, but they're also pretty fun. Thank God for full recovery. Oh yeah, this is where you have the other stuff kind. See, Blaze Heatnix into this stage, at least at this point, is not that big of a deal. This is where I use the blade armor. And also, it's a good thing Metal Shark Player Stage hazards aren't in here. Would have made it a little bit more annoying.
Ready?
I don't know why, but those fireballs, they kind of give me Donkey Kong Country vibes. Like in the factory levels, you know, with the oil drums. Alright, I think we should be good now. I think we should be able to... Alright, hello. Hello, Dynamo. There we go. Dinner. And I got the shadow armor. Alright, now we should be able to get...
Ready?
Oh, damn it.
Ready?
Sorry. That was dumb of me. Oh wait, can they destroy those guys? They can, holy shit. Never knew that. That's actually really awesome, I never knew that. If you're gonna play the Game Boy games, it doesn't really get great until, like, number 4. 1 is fine for what it is. It can be... I will say, this game can be pretty fun to speedrun. It is a little fun to speedrun. It has its issues. Again, the reason why I prefer this game over X5 is because this game just feels faster. For all the issues it has, at least it feels fast. Consistently. Okay, now this is open. Alright, and this is gonna be a little tricky. Worth it.
Ready?
Jenna. Oh, okay. That's what he's saying.
Ready?
It's just funny that... It's just funny that he's saying, Jenna. Oh, what was the point of that? What was the point of me going down there?
Ready?
Alrighty. don't know why. I thought there was something down there. The way it, like, went down, it made me think, like, there was maybe a hidden area down there. But no, there isn't. You can blame it on me. I don't really blame aim for that. But it was more so. Oh god, I might have messed up. Yeah, I still don't like ice levels, for the most part. I mean, to be fair, this is one of the better ones? Question mark? That's a bit of a problem. Alright, how many lives do I have again? 4. Gonna fight Dynamo, but I'm actually gonna go back to this area just because, you know, I want to get that one Reploid that's over there. Alright. Once again, fighting Dynamo. Hi again, Dynamo. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm... Yeah, I know that's what you're supposed to do, but I had the Ultra Charge upgrade, meaning I can only use the charge attack of the ice weapon. I couldn't use it. Yeah, see, right here, I had the Ultra Buster, and that was why I wasn't able to... Question is, can I still get there?
Ready?
You see, now I can shoot Ice Burst normally.
Ready?
Just gonna take some hits. Alright, let's get that Maverick. Or, no, not Maverick. Reploid. Technically, could I have gotten that with the Shadow Armor? I feel like I could have. There we go. What'd you miss? You missed a little bit. I'm doing some backtracking. Oh, that means I have to go back to... I have to fight Dynamo again. That's stupid. You should exit anything. Oh! Technically, I could probably just kill myself and then... Yeah, you know what, screw it. I'm doing that. Makes it faster.
Ready?
Essentially, yeah. Alright, return to stage selection. There we go. We saved Dante from Devil May Cry. Alright, who's next? I pretty much got everything in Snail Shark Player stage, by the way. Don't have to go back to him. Rainy Turtleoid, that's who's next. We're getting close to done. Close. Oh no, you can go through with the Shadow Armor, I'm pretty sure. I gotta play Viral Nightmare at some point. Alright, the Shadow Armor. Now this upgrade is basic. Oh my god, of course it goes for the darkness! Man, you can do that. Oh wait, come on. Oh god, I hate this one so much. This is like the worst nightmare. This is my worst nightmare. But yeah, anyway, the Shadow Armor is basically... Oh, I can do that? I'll gladly do so. By the way, I have 3,000, but I didn't get the Alia cutscene. I mean, it's not a big deal, but still a little bit weird. Alright, we're gonna go to Shield Sheldon stage very briefly. You know what? Screw it, might as well, you know, get everything else here.
Ready?
Oh, I thought it would be like a... I'm curious. Okay, no, it doesn't do that. It's like that. It would be really cool if it did. Oh. I mean, like, might as well, you know? Oh, Jesus. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome hitting me, but I'm actually having a slight bit of fun here. Probably gonna eat my words as soon as we get to gate. I really like the charge upgrade, for the most part. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I agree. I like this game better than X5, honestly. At least this one isn't boring. It could be frustrating, but it's not boring.
Ready?
In case you're wondering how that high jump happens, when you hold up and then jump, you're actually able to stick to the ceiling. I never really found a use for that. But, hey, I mean, it's a cool little thing. Hello again, Dynamo. I wonder if I could... What the hell? Okay, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Oh! I'm learning all kinds of new things in this stream. Jenna. Jenna. Right, yeah. I don't even know why Dynamo is really in this game. He's a placeholder. I guess, you know, for, like, the extra energy, I guess? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna go Shadow this time. Shadow armor.
Ready?
Alright, I hope the darkness is shoot here. Which stage brings in the darkness? Which Maverick does that? We're getting close. We gotta do a little bit more backtracking. Just a little bit more. Can backtracking kill a game for me? I think it highly depends. Like, this one, I don't think the backtracking is that bad. But in a game like, you know, X5, or X3 to a certain extent, I mean, I like that game, but the backtracking in that game does kind of suck. X5 handles it the worst, though, hands down. Because of the stupid timer and the... and all that. X4, I'd say, probably has, like, the shortest. I think X4 probably has, like, the shortest. Like, I think you can really only go back in, like, 1, maybe 2 stages. If you know the format. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a conundrum. Right? There we go. That wasn't so bad. That's true. X2 doesn't... Yeah, the levels are boring in X5 as well. That's another reason why I prefer this game. Like, even the most frustrating levels in this game, a majority of them I'd rather play these over the levels of most of the levels in X5. Even, like, you know, I think the only level in this game that's, like, comparable to the worst levels of X5 is easily Blaze Heat Nix's stage. Everyone else is, like, mildly annoying. Gotta replay X8. That's what these streams are for.
Ready?
By the way, real quick, since I'm gonna be going to the, yeah, I'm the same way. Most X5 levels are just boring. Like, for as frustrating as those two levels you mentioned can be, they're not as bad. They're not as, like, boring. Like, at least you're moving. You're consistently moving in those games. In this game, I mean. That's like, it's the worst thing a game can be, in my opinion. The worst thing a video game can be is boring. And even then, I feel like there's like a certain level of boring and a certain level of frustrating. It's the same case for me with, like, you know, movies and stuff. Where if it's like, if it's just a little bit boring and or a little bit frustrating, I'm not gonna mind that much. But if it's like excruciatingly boring, or if you know, it's consistently frustrating, like makes my blood boil, then yeah, that's when I say, yeah, fuck it, this is garbage. Come on. This is only mildly frustrating, at worst. Come on. Where is it? I might die. Never mind. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Fixing forces, kind of a weird thing with those two. Wrong goddamn way. Okay, there we go. Hello again, Dynamo. Yeah, That's the issue with X7. Also, just the auto-aiming in general. Like, I don't hate the idea, but it really should have, like, at least been, like, a thing you should toggle, you know? Got the slash in there. You know what? Should I just, like... Should I just, like, say that's really it? Like, don't go for anything else? I know there's a few more Reploids, but the others are either, like, gonna take a little while, or, you know, they're putting really annoying stuff. You know what I'm talking about in Infinity Maginian stage? I think I'm probably just gonna go to Dynamo. What do you guys think? Do you want me to go to Gate Stage? Just go to Gate Stage? Forget the other ones? The other Reploids? Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to the gate stages.
Ready?
I'd say I have the cards. We're good. Alright, by the way, the Shadow Armor is probably, like, the best, in my opinion, for this specific. Because this stage is like, this spot right here, nightmarish if you, do it normally. Oh boy! Oh god. Yep, X2's remake. I never realized how fantastic the charge upgrade is. Like, geez, it decimates everything. It really shows the capacities of, you know, the weapons. Alright. Alright, hold on. I probably screwed up there. Or no, I didn't. Get there. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Come on. Okay, good. We're good. 4. I see 4. Alright, so far so good. The boss is gonna be pretty annoying though. Alright, first boss. Alright. Ooh, I forget. Nightmare Queen, I think they're called. It's an annoying boss. Oh wow, that was a good jump. Nightmare Mother, gotcha. These are some impressive jumps. God damn it. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Thank God for full life recover. Alright. Really, the one bad thing is that, you know, it kind of freezes on you. Not like freezes, but you get what I mean, like lags. Oh, just put yourself in a cheap spot. Don't worry, I got it. Boom. If we're ever getting a new X game, I hope so. I hope we get a new X game at some point in the future. It'd be nice. Maybe if Dual Override does well, hopefully. Alright. Next up is Gate Stage 2. Oh boy. The infamous Gate Stage 2. First try as well, I gotta say, that's impressive. And I didn't even use 2 E-Tank. I didn't even need 2 sub-tanks. I'm gonna go Blade Armor for this one. Okay, Gate Stage 2. This stage is infamous. For a variety... Okay, that... Not because of that. Not because of that floppy skill issue right there. But for other reasons. Right? Look at all these nightmare guys. I mean, honestly, why would anyone go for no armor anyway? Like, what would be the point? Like, what? I asked this for X5, and I'm gonna ask here again. What is the point? What is the point of going armor in this game? Especially for this game. I guess. Must be... Oh, okay. Went the wrong way. I wish I didn't die. Oh, that was good. Alright, so... This is gonna be our first hurdle. High max suck in this battle. High max is a nightmare. I hate high max in this fight. And you're gonna see why very shortly. That is why.
This
Come on. Ah, damn it, I missed! There. He does, but I'm not playing a 0, I'm doing X. Next time, though. I'm just gonna throw shit at him. Oh, damn it. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, sure. Keep doing that attack. There we go. I think his weakness is Magma Blade. Give me 1 second. Come on. I pushed the attack button. There we go. Alright, full life recover. I think it's any weapon as long as... I want to test it out. Yeah, I think every item... I think he's weak to every... Maybe not everyone of them. Whatever works, you know? To deal with this guy. There we go. There we go. Almost there. We almost got him. Come on. Yep, one more hit. Come on. Got it. All right. Woo. First try as well. But stage is not over yet. We still have one more hurdle. Or actually a couple more. But you get what I mean. The boss of this. The main boss. Yeah, what the hell? Whoa, what the hell? Okay. That's weird. Oh yeah, someone mentioned, by the way, that you can't use... Wait. There. You can't use shadow armor here, and this is why. This area right here is exactly the shadow. this game is just... This game really is chaotic, isn't it? Can you imagine if you were a kid trying to beat this game? Before I start, I just want to... Because this is going to be a bit of a really challenging battle. And I have to prepare myself, and that is if I... Come on, where are they? I never got it. Why is the... Yeah, screw it. Let's just try it. Alright, here it is, the infamous gate. I'm sure a lot of you know what makes this fight infamous, but for those that are seeing it for the first time, well, blah 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 blah, this is why. He has the best theme, too. Like, it's really catchy. Wait. Alright, so far so good. Oh wow, okay. I am doing way better than I thought. Just gonna... Oh, I used it already. Alright. Well. Okay, that move sucks. Because it could destroy the platforms. And I think it does I don't know if it does a lot of damage or if it insta-kills you. Also, be careful when they're reappearing. That can kill you too. Yes, when they reappear, they have a chance of killing you due to telefragging. It is bullshit. Wait, okay. Right, and boom. Come on. What? Come on. Yeah! First try. Woo. Woo, that was a good battle. Alright, last stage of the game.
Ready?
Hold on, let me see this area for a sec. That area is there to trick you.
Ready?
Oh, sorry, I skipped the cutscene like that. I apologize. And I don't know why. I thought that was that was dumb.
Ready?
And yeah, spoilers, Sigma is responsible. Because of course he is. This is where And,
Ready?
I'm really losing all my lives in, like, the easiest spot. The easiest spots imaginable. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Ready?
After that display of skill, I'm just embarrassing myself. Ah! What am I doing?
Ready?
I am so sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry!
Ready?
It's poorly placed spikes. No, I meant to go up!
Ready?
Alright. After some time, I finally made it. I deeply apologize for those previous 7 attempts. Alright, who's next? Alright, Wolfang. Gotcha. Goodbye, Wolfman. You know, I just realized that they all have the same level. So, like, it's not like X5. So, like, honestly, I kind of wonder what the point of a level up system was anyway. this way. Yeah, I know, right? This music is actually kind of unsettling. Even more unsettling when we get to Sigma. We'll get to him. Meteor rain. Goes the shark. Oh boy. We're almost done. This is the last stage. Alright, the shit beetle. And he's already dead. Didn't even take damage. Okay, I got everything. Alright, I think this is Nijimian. I think. Nope, it's Turtleoid. You know what's another great thing about the blade armor in combination with Ice Burst? Alright. Come on. Holy shit, it actually worked. There we go. All right. Shield Sheldon. That's still a stupid sounding name, by the way. Alright, things so far so good. One last guy. And again, don't use his weakness. At least that's what I think. Who knows? Maybe his weakness is actually good and I just don't know his strategy. Regardless, screw this guy. This weapon is really good.
Ready?
Yep, boss rush is done. All we have left is Sigma. Alright, hello Sigma. Honestly, this Sigma is actually kind of creepy. Sigma's kind of creepy in this game. Like, listen to the sound he makes when he takes damage. It's so creepy. Sigma down. I always forget that he doesn't have a second form here. I mean, he does, kind of, but like not... But that's not like the final one. He immediately gets to his big form. And I'll say this, it's a big improvement over the PNG from X5. Alright, hello there, Sigma. Now this is one of the easier Sigma battles. Why? Because these guys can actually give you energy. Oh yeah, the music is phenomenal. Easily the best thing in my opinion. Wait. Again, it's easy because, you know, you're constantly given energy from these guys. Not just, you know, life energy, but also weapon energy? Ow. life recovered. There we go. Yeah, see, you're given energy, like, constantly. Like, I think it's impossible. I mean, not impossible. I'm sure you can die here, but, like, really hard to. With how generous the enemies are. This seems... Wait, there we go. Hey, thanks for the double. Oh, triple. Essentially, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, just a couple more hits. Come on. And boom. One more hit. Thank you. And boom, he's done. We beat it. I beat the game. And there goes Sigma. Again. Sure he's dead this time. Sure this is the end of him. I'm sure of it. But I did it.
とりあえず終わったな。そう X こんなダメージじゃ分かってるよ。放っておけなくて
Whew. Gotta be honest. I was worried if this game was gonna be like you know, impossible for me. But yeah, honestly, wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
任務これから
We must rebuild Earth together.
私はウイルスをゲイ
みんなで力を合わ
Alright.
そう今度こそ任
Let's just skip. But yeah, that was Megaman 6. At least on X's end, we still gotta do 0. In case you're wondering what I'm gonna do for 0, the first stage I'm gonna go into is Shield Sheldon stage. Yeah, it's nowhere near good, but it's better than X5 and X7. Maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome, but I can have some fun with this one every now and then. But yeah, it's not technically over yet. I still have to do 0. I'm gonna go to Shield Sheldon stage first, since he's the shortest, and you can get 0 it's probably the earliest you can get 0. But yeah, that's X6 for you. Overall, it wasn't as painful as I thought it was gonna be. Obviously, there were some painful moments. Khaleesi Nix's stage is terrible. We all know that. But alas, we're done for now. So, thank you all for joining this stream. I wish I got to play Undertale instead, but again, not the worst thing I could have done. Well, have a great day.